Hey everybody, it's Mike here. Welcome to the channel and welcome to a new video in Maya once again, right? Well, today we're going to be looking at fields and they are pretty powerful, I can tell you. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up a scene and we're going to apply some fields and see what happens, right? So if we go in here and create a simple sphere, right? It's static, it's just sitting there, it's not doing anything. So I got 1,000 frames here in my slider. So if I hit play, there you go, nothing going on. You can see it's running, nothing happening. Why not? Well, because there are no properties applied to the object that makes it do something, right? There's no keyframing, there's no dynamics going on, and that's what we're going to change here. So let me just set this guy onto the grid. All right. A little OCD there, but okay. Right, so we got that going on. Now, what if we want to have this fall down, right? What will we need? Well, in the real world, we would need gravity, right? Right now, the ball or the sphere doesn't know that it should fall. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the FX menu, we're going to go up to Fields and Solvers, and we're going to look for gravity right here. And when we click on that, we now open up the attribute editor, we have a gravity field. And with that selected, if we hit Control A, we can see that there's a magnitude of value to it, right? 9.8. And there's also a direction to it, negative on Y, right? Y is up, negative Y is down. So the direction for the field is down and the magnitude is 9.8. Same as on Earth. And if I'm not mistaken, that's 9.8 meters per second square. But, you know, let me know in the comments. Anyway, so I got this applied here. Let's see what happens if I now hit play. So we're going to go to frame 1 and we're going to run it. And there you go. It's falling down. Now, what can we do here? Well, a couple of things. We can change the direction of the gravity. What if we want it to fall up, right? We can go in here and we can set that to 1 instead of -1. Play. And there you go. We can go back in here. Let's go back to frame 1. Let's stop this guy. Hang on, yeah. Go back to frame 1. We can change the direction completely, right? We can set it to 1 right there and 0 right there, right? And hit play. And it will go in a different direction, okay? And you can even go in and add multiple directions. So now there's 1 and 1, hang on, there's 1 and 1, right? So let's look at from here. If I hit play, there you go. And you can even change the magnitude and decimal points, right? Or the direction, right? So this is 1, let's do 0.5, okay? We're gonna go in here, we're gonna hit play. You can kind of change the angle there. So that's direction. Of course, magnitude, you can go to, let's say 0.1, make it very slow. And there you go. It is moving, but it's taking a while, right? Now, that's what you can do with gravity. And there are a whole bunch of other settings here that you can play with, right? But just to get you started, right? Okay, so we're going to go back to frame 1 here. Let's set this to 9.8 the way it was. Let's set this to -1 the way it was. Let's set that to 0 the way it was, right? Let me check. Yep, there you go. All right, so what else do we have? Well, right now the gravity is 9.8, it's falling straight down. What if there's a lot of wind going on, right? What if wind is blowing very strong in a certain direction? Would that have an effect? Of course it will. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab our object and we're going to go back to Fields and Solvers and we're going to click on Air, right? Now you see that we get this air field with a little propeller thing in our outliner. And you can apply this in combination with other fields. So we got this air field going on. What can we do? Well, first of all, the magnitude is 4. Well, what is it going to do anyway? Well, we have a direction of 1, right? So gravity wants to pull it down, and wind wants to blow it up, right? Let's see what happens. Let's hit play. And there's not really a lot you can see there because apparently the wind is not strong enough. So let's go back. What if I increase the magnitude? There you go, it goes up. So let's do, I don't know, 10 or so. Hit play. And it's falling very slow because the wind is blowing in the other direction, right? Now, just let me go into the gravity here and set that to 0 for a second so we can just concentrate on the airfield, right? Okay, we're going to go back to frame 1. We're going to hit play. There you go. Now, of course, you can change the magnitude. You can change the speed as well, right here. You can set that to 10, for example. Let's go back. There you go. We didn't change the magnitude per se, so let's do that. Let's set that to, I don't know, 50 or so. And we'll go back to frame 1, we'll hit play. There you go. Of course, here you can go in and you can change direction as well, right? Let's set this to 1. Set this to 0. And we'll set this back to 1. Okay? Now let's look at it from this angle. We're going to hit play, and there you go. It's going to go straight into the X direction, right? Because that's what we specified. All right, so what else can we do? Well, we're going to set this to 0 right here, and we're going to add another field. And what we're going to add is turbulence, right? So we're going to go in here. We're going to select our object once again. We're going to go to Field and Solvers. And we're going to look for turbulence. And you got a whole bunch going on here, right? But for now, we're going to go with turbulence. All right. Again, we have a magnitude field that we can play with, right? Let's see what else. We have frequency, attenuation, and this is all because turbulence is kind of something like I don't know, like a hurricane, if you will, right? So we're gonna set this to 5, and we got everything else set out to 0. So let's hit play and see what happens. And it makes the movement random, as you can see, right? Let's do that again. Okay, and you can play with that setting. Now, use your imagination here for a second, right? Let's say you modeled a house and you want the house to be blown away by a hurricane. A couple of things you can do there, right? You can, I don't know, you can use gravity to have the parts fall onto the floor, right? Or on the ground. You can have wind to blow it over. You can have turbulence to affect that wind so it looks more natural. And yeah, you can apply that to many, many things. Another example, let's say you have, I don't know, ropes hanging from a tree branch, right? If you had wind, then it would blow strictly in one direction. If you add turbulence, then it looks, again, way more natural, right? So these are just a few examples what you can do with fields. If you have any specific questions about any of these fields that you want me to do a video on, we got air, drag, gravity, Newton, and so forth, then please let me know in the comments and I'll happily do so, right? Well, that's it for me. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoy it. If you do, consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one, right? Bye.